Hey guys, we're going to be going back to the Lebah Raksasa insect boss in the Global Dark Visions number 11. I got a bunch of comments saying, what do I do if I don't have Terra? Insect killer is hard to do, etc. Lightning mages are rare, so are wind mages. Well, we're going to be doing it with this team. This is going to be carried by just 2 DPS. The Neovision's Awakening, Radiant Lightning, who is currently on banner, as well as the free unit Untamed Wolf Adele, which everyone should have at this point. She is a Neovision's Awakening Evoker. So we're not going to use Terra's gear and all that, but we are going to use otherwise good, strong gear for these teams. It's not like a budget run or anything. I'm definitely using very powerful gear. But, we're just not using Terra. We're not using, that kind of stuff. So this is the team. We're going to be doing a Thunder team. Even though Adele is Wind Element, we're going to be doing Thunder anyway. So this is the team we're going to use. We're going to use Lightning. She's going to be shifting on turn 1 immediately, and she'll be doing her LB to start off to do a 130 Thunder in Peril. Then she's going to buff her magic, and then she's going to chain her LB on the kill turn. We're going to kill on turn 3. So there's her setup. She's got decent magic. 220 Insect Killer, 280 LB damage, and we'll be chaining her LB. With Untamed Adele base form, I should mention the whole team has 30 or better Earth Resist. We're going to be buffing it with Eurasia, so we need 100 Earth Resist after buffs. The boss does water damage as well, but we're going to Mirage it and not worry about gearing for that. Untamed Wolf Adele, base form, is going to sit here for 2 turns, Call of the Wild, so she gets some LB. And then she's going to shift and immediately just LB on the kill turn. She's currently bugged on Global where her triple cast doesn't work, but her Limit Burst works just fine. So we're going to just power her up externally and then shift and use her LB on the kill turn. It's a triple bolting strike frames LB. It's going to chain with Lightning's LB. So there we go. It's Wind Element. It's Evocation. So we geared her at Evoker damage. We're using double Rod so that we can get benefit from the Rod in Peril. Other than that, just Evocation damage, etc. Make sure she's wearing either her TMR or her STMR. She's got 140 Evo damage. 140 Esper damage, 200 Evo damage, 200 LB damage. She gears a little bit tricky because she's a free unit, but, she's going to work. Eurasia is just naked. She's got enough for resist, and the default, she'll just... I guess I'll just toss her TMR on. I'm not sure if that even matters, but there we go. But that's her gear. She's going to just buff, and it's pretty much it. Resist buff, and that's all she's really doing is resist buffing and bug killing. Vaughn is going to be our Provoker. We're not using Passive Provoke because we don't need it. We're just going to Active Provoke. He's full evade. He's dual wielding on a Flood Esper with a Lightning weapon. So there we go. There's his setup. 30 Earth, full evasion. He's gonna provoke to tank. Lumina is going to buff our LB damage. She's going to fill LB gauge. She's going to give a 300% attack and magic buff to the team, and then she's going to chain Flood as well. She's got 30% Earth resist. And then Realm. Now, because we're using Lumina, the whole team, I should have mentioned, needs 8,000 or better HP. Everyone has this, so Lumina doesn't just murder your whole team. And then Realm's going to be doing her own self-damage, so she also needs 16,000 HP, which is just fine. Gear her for full HP. We gave her some Esper Fill as well, some auto-healing, 50 Earth damage, or 50 Earth resist, because she's going to fill LB gauge as well. So here we go. Let's get this done. We go for a turn 3 clear. Alright, so to start off, we're going to shift Lightning and then use her LB immediately on turn 1 to Imperil. We don't want to break the boss or anything yet. So we'll do that. Adele has nothing to do until turn 3. She just guards literally every turn. We're going to Earth Resist and Bug Killer with Eurasia, but not yet. Vaughn will triple cast. We're going to Wind Imperil, Provoke, and Jade Parry for the Mirage. We don't have to worry about Water Resist. Lumina on turn 1 is just going to cast her... we'll do the magic buff on this turn. Let's see. How long before you wake up on both of the DPS units? And then Realm will double sketch. We're going to use both her cooldowns on this turn. That's going to fill LB gauge and hurt the team, hurt herself. And then Eurasia will buff resist, buff wind. Alright. Let's see. Let me adjust one thing on my chart. There we go. Okay, so we're going to now LB with Realm for the Lightning Amplify. We're going to LB with Vaughn for the break. We're going to use Lumina to do her LB buff cooldown. And that's pretty much it. We just guard you, guard you. You're ready to go next turn. Eurisha, we can just guard you. Everyone's ready to go. Yep, we're good. Alright, and now we're going to kill. So we're just going to flood Esper. Vaughn's going to flood Esper. Don't need anything from these two. Adele's going to shift and LB along with Lightning. Alright, so we're going to flood Esper and wait for the chain to build a little bit. And then send the other units. And there we go, over 100 point chain score. And 2.14? 2.3, we did it. So we did it with just Radiant Lightning and Fenrir Adele and some support units. The gear was pretty strong, so, you know, that is strong gear. If your gear is not as good, yeah, it might be a little bit trickier. Hopefully you have a stronger maids, like, you know, Terra solos that fight. Ibarra can put in some serious work there. You could maybe even go off element with like Shu Yi or something, but I wanted to keep it pretty cheap units. You know, I assume most people have good gear, but the units are a little bit restrictive. So I'm using a free unit and then the currently on banner New Visions Awakening unit. So they do that boss just fine. Turn 3, not a problem. Get it done. All right. See you guys next time.